Hello, my beautiful people. Um, Today, this is going to be the what's it like to deal with Social Security, specifically the Social Security Administration, as a caregiver. And the short answer is you don't. You literally don't. Um, Proof of this is when my mother got a um, let's see, divorce settlement for unfortunately getting divorced. That's a whole different story altogether, and I might cover that in a different video. But anyway, she got this $20,000 divorce settlement, and so she wanted to use it for reporting it to the Social Security office, and she got a car, or a newer car, or just a newer vehicle, because she was convinced into getting a newer vehicle. Um, these lovely glasses she ended up getting. I was overdue for glasses. I don't even remember how long I've been overdue for glasses. Uh, she got herself some glasses. She was overdue for quite a lot longer than I have. Uh, but the bad thing is, she's got insurance, but she had to pay for both sets. I mean, I think that's rather stupid. You know, mine, yes, I mean, mine will be out of pocket, unfortunately. But hers, seriously, she had to pay money for her own glasses, let alone mine. Anyway, so she got glasses, she got a newer vehicle, um, caught up on bills because when my lovely sorry excuse for a stepfather left, he left us with all the bills and no money. Um, so we caught up on bills, and then we started buying, food and her meds, and granted, she got me a PS4, and I'm the type of guy that, if I don't feel like I deserve it, then I don't need it. Or if I didn't, or if it wasn't functional for me, I didn't need it. Or, if it didn't help me do anything, I didn't need it. Well, also being a caregiver, you kind of learn to not argue with the person you're giving care to, unless it's for, to find her about meds, food, or doctor's appointments. Even though it might be a little gray area in all those, but yeah, for the most part, that's how it works. Um, so she thought I deserved a PS4, so I went ahead and said, well, if you want to get it with that money, then so be it. Go for it. I'm not gonna argue with it if that's what you think I needed, for deserving all that. Now, the only thing that I personally did with her money, without her permission, was to buy a game called Destiny back when it was the PS4 version, which is the collection. Yeah, GameStop charged, I think it's 80 some odd dollars. Granted, that's money I owe her now. So I mean, I'm trying to figure out how to do that. I guess I could say that it's really been paid off because all the money that I give her, or all the money I give her anyway. So I mean, technically, it is technically paid off, but I don't personally count it as being paid off yet. I mean, Actually, I guess I could say that I paid her back this last month because it was a $90 check I got for doing 5 hours worth of work. Um, so, I mean, getting one customer and doing work and try to crypto mine and try to stream, try to do everything I try to do to make money so I could take care of myself and be a caregiver is not exactly the easiest thing in the world. But I do try to do my best with what I got. Matter of fact, this this lovely camera is still on my phone. I don't have money to get a camera. I have to use my phone for a camera. Then I have to use this plugged into the headset of the phone. So you guys can see my beautiful, lovely face. And you can hear my beautiful, lovely voice, even though neither one of them are really beautiful or wonderful. Um, but anyway, so we go ahead and get all this stuff. We get into her car. She buys a PS4 for me. She uh, gets glasses. We pay it, catch up bills, and a couple other things that we get. You know, maybe you know some clothes because she was overdue for some clothes too. So she got some clothes. Got me a pair of shoes. Um, and she got all the stuff that she thought that we needed. And then she turned around and kept on saying, well, what should I do with the money now? I'm like, well, mind you, I'm having to remind her that it's her money, it's her name. Uh, I mean, I don't have nothing to do with it for either the divorce settlement or the Social Security. I have to remind her that it's her money. I personally, all I do is make sure bills are paid, she gets her meds, we got food, uh, gas so she can go to the doctor's appointments, make sure she goes to the doctor's appointments. I mean, since I have to drive her everywhere, I kind of make sure that she goes where she needs to. Um, I even take care of. Well, technically, the dog we got is technically mine, but it's also her service dog, so I take care of her too. It being a one-man army is not my idea of fun, but I do it anyway. It's the job of the caregiver. So I digress on some of that. But anyway, after getting all this stuff, after me telling her that she needs to go, after she gets told by her counselor and her several other people that she goes to for counseling tells her that she needs to report it. We finally go ahead and report it. We go to the McAllister office there in Oklahoma, and we are not even 10 minutes into talking to this woman before she makes fun of me for being an IT guy, freelance IT guy, and not making that much money. Uh, to make my mother wonder if they're going to want all of the money back, um, and a number of other things. So we go ahead and we tried to keep as much of the receipts as possible. You know, some of them we kind of missed. I mean, I don't know which ones we missed, but we missed some of them. And we give them the receipts. And they make a copy of the title for the vehicle that Mom bought. But unbeknownst to us, they give us the copy and keep the original. So, I mean, that meant that if we ever had problems with the vehicle, we couldn't do anything because all we had was a copy. It was not notarized. It was just a flat out Xerox copy of the title. Now, I don't know what you people in the Social Security office think you were doing when you did that, but you potentially, and I wholeheartedly believe this, you potentially put our vehicle in danger of being taken because of that. Anyway, we didn't find out they kept the original until after 3 months, because it took them, well, strike that, no, it actually took them longer than that. But anyway, we didn't find out that they had the original until they sent us the receipt back. Hell of a way to find out that the original deed, or not deed, but the original title of the vehicle that we actually own went through the freaking mail and was there in the Social Security's office waiting to be looked at. Now, okay, so, I mean, we finally got it back. But anyway, 3 months after we went to the office, we get a call saying, "Oh, well, I'm finally getting, some woman saying that they finally got through to look at mother's stuff, all the receipts and everything. 3 months after going to the office. All right, so I'm already instantly going, well, that sounds about right because they're taking their sweet ass time. Yes, you Social Security, it takes too damn long. Um, so I'm already thinking that they're trying to find ways to get their money back and all this other stuff. Take the money back that she spent for the divorce settlement and all this other stuff. All right. So then we get a letter. Well, actually, it was 3 months after that we finally get the stuff back because it was 3 months after the call. We get a letter saying, "Oh, well, uh, basically saying that since you had this much for this amount or this month, and so we're going to take that month's check back." 3 months just for them to say, "Oh, we're going to take a month check back." All right. So yeah, that sounds about right. But that doesn't stop there, people. Because the next thing they do, it takes another 3 months for them to say, "Oh, well, by the way, we're going to take these 2 months too because you were above the $2,000 limit for those 2 months too. So we want all three of these months back." So it went from 1 month to 3 months in a 6 month time period. I mean, seriously, we were already $200 in the hole because of me trying to scrape up enough customers or enough work just so I can get some stuff that I need, and still being $200 in the hole. So now they're taking $73.50 out of her check every month until they get their money back. Now we've personally figured it will be anywhere from 2 to 2.5 years for them to get their money back, all over a divorce settlement. So I am seriously wondering, why should we, first off, why should my mother even report to you at all that she's over 2,000 when you could just simply go to the bank and do a request? Because that's one of the things that you did to verify how much she had in her account. Because you told us at the office that You could just get a copy of the statement that we didn't have to do anything. Now, if that's true, then why can't you personally monitor my mother's bank account? I mean, you're the government. Why can't you do it? Anyway, so 2 to 2.5 years to pay back roughly. Shoot, I can't remember if it was 1,500 or if it was $2,000 altogether. Seriously, 2.5 years over a divorce settlement. Now, granted, we didn't report it right away either. So, I mean, part of it's our fault. Actually, yeah, part of it's our fault. But we did report it. We followed what we were told. And in return, they're now taking money from my mother because she followed the rules. She did what she was told over the phone. So I don't know what is worse. Being told stuff over the phone. Yes, I know I'm trying to make a video, quit. And get told stuff over the phone, and then go to the office, and well, no, we get told, oh, well, we need uh, this and this and this, and don't worry about it. We can go ahead and get it. It kind of defeats the purpose of us having to get it if you guys can simply get it. I mean, seriously, what? It makes no sense to me. It's a lot like people saying, "Oh, well, aren't you getting paid to be a caregiver?" And I have to go, "No." I get told I get told all the time that I can get paid to be a caregiver by Social Security. Yes, that's you. You got lovely, wonderful people. Uh, or I can get paid, by Medicaid or Medicare, or I can get paid by, DHS. DHS won't do it because they've already took me down from caregiver to representative. Social Security, yes, that means you people. Um, they don't even they say they don't even do it. But yet here's a wonderful, lovely, funny idea. They go ahead and tell my fiance and fiance's brother, "Oh, we'll go ahead and pay you to be your mother's caregiver." But the minute I go ahead and try to do it for my own mother, they go, "Oh, well, we don't have a program for that." Seriously, come on. So, like I said, the short answer to dealing with the Social Security Administration of these lovely, wonderful, fine United States of America is you don't. They are too busy giving funds to everybody else, loaning funds to everyone else. They don't give. Social Security Administration does not give two shits about the people that work, that are forced to give them money, regardless if they want to do it or not. They're getting forced. I mean, my mother worked way longer than I have, so she should have way much more money than I have to get back. I mean, seriously, it just does not make any sense to me why she has to fight for the money that Social Security Administration, yes, that means you, uh, if you're watching, um, why she gets forced to, give Social Security Administration money out of her check every time she gets one, and then has to fight to get that money back. I mean, it just does not make sense whatsoever. Anyway, I would greatly appreciate either Social Security Administration, the DHS, Oklahoma DHS to be more specific, Medicare or Medicaid. If you have forms to fill out, or if you have some means to, you know, offer caregivers some sort of funds to help them take care of the people they're giving care to, then I would be more than glad to fill them out. I'll read the instructions. I'll go ahead and read the instructions. I'll fill them out for you. But right now, I don't have the funds to keep track of all this stuff. Matter of fact, right now, she has to pick and choose which meds she has to do without and which meds she can't. And she's on insurance. You know, she got that Medicaid crap, or Medicare, or whatever the fuck it is. And she still has to point and click and choose which meds she can do without and which ones she can't. I mean, it's not like I'm asking you to match whatever you give her to give me. I would be more than glad to get at least $400 to $500 a month. I mean, that's fine with me. That gives me enough to go ahead and take care of all of the stuff that you won't, all the stuff that's not covered by Medicaid or Medicare. Uh, I mean, you'll give me you give me enough to make sure she goes to the doctor's office. I mean, our vehicle can't go without gas. You can't drive a vehicle without insurance or a driver's license. And since you don't cover that, I am on the verge of having to drive without a license because you seem to think it's okay to not only punish the people that follow the rules and all that, but you punish the people that are actually taking care of the people that you're punishing. You know how that works? I mean, seriously, punish her for following the rules and reporting to you guys, and then you're punishing me for trying to make sure she gets all of her shit straight and make sure all the meds and shit are taken care of and doing all the shit that you guys don't even do. I mean, seriously, I'm having to put my money that I get into an account that she has to make sure she has all the shit that she needs, and so I mean, I'm pretty much out of whatever I can do. I can't do very much more. I, I'm running, as I like to say, I'm running on E. I have nothing left. And I can't force people to send me donations when it comes to trying to entertain them on Twitch or YouTube. Matter of fact, I can't even force you to pay me. But when you realize that there are people doing stuff, you know, that you don't, or you choose to not want to do, then you're in fact punishing them for it. So you punish a lot of people. You punish people for following your rules. You punish people for taking care of the people that you're supposed to be taking care of. You punish people for even working. And here's another thing. Since you decided to go ahead and punish my mother for getting a divorce settlement, I really don't even want to marry my fiance. Because I don't know if you're going to punish her for getting married. Anyway, I do appreciate you uh, watching this video. And I do sincerely apologize for being passionate about this and for the length of the video and the quality of the video. But as I said before, I'm having to run on what I have, and I have a cell phone that I'm having to use as a mic and headset, uh, PS4 to try to entertain, and a computer that I try to use for all sorts of other stuff that I could, for crypto mining and all that. And my degree, in hopes of getting customers. And that's it. So, anyway, I do appreciate you for watching. I do appreciate the likes, the follows, the all that good stuff. And I would I would rather I would love to get a response from Social Security Administration on this. Matter of fact, I would love to get even an answer from Oklahoma Department of Human Services or Medicaid or Medicare or somebody. But I know I'm not going to get that because they're all those three-letter agencies that does stuff with healthcare or welfare or anything like that does not give two shits about the people that give them money. Not even the people that deserve the retirement funds that they are forced to give them. Anyway, like I said before, I do appreciate you for watching. Uh, all the likes, subscribe, and all that. And I don't know what the next video is going to cover, so it's just going to be a fly by the seat of my pants kind of thing. Tomorrow, I will attempt to stream tomorrow. But anyway, thank you very much, and talk to you tomorrow, I hope. Bye.